your body language speaks sometimes more than your song. The way you are composed, the way you are kneeling down, the way you are expressing yourself even as you minister. Sometimes it speaks more, than the song you're saying. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brother Wellington. If you are a new visitor into this page, please feel free to subscribe, share with friends, ring the notification bell so that anytime we have a new video, you will be notified. Now, today we are in the episodes of praise and worship, and we are talking about body language and gestures. So in simple definition, what is body language? It is an nonverbal form of communication where the body is made to move in a certain way, either through dancing, either through jumping, either through kneeling down, and so on and so forth, so that then it can be able to pass a certain message to the ones that are watching. And so and gesture, we can define it as movement of a certain part of a body, either a leg or a hand, and so on and so forth, so that then to be able to pass a certain kind of information to the audience. And so these are very, very, very important elements that can be introduced in the worship team, even during ministry, that every time we are at the altar, and we cannot miss them, because we at some point we find ourselves dancing, we find ourselves worshiping God, lifting up our hands, kneeling down, shouting, smiling, crying sometimes. And these gestures and body movements are very, very, very important when it comes to praise and worship. Now, I would like you to understand that it is important for you to be able to embrace this as part of your ministry, because they communicate more than sometimes even your song. And worship leader, a song leader, wherever you are, please understand that your body language speaks sometimes more than your song. The way you are composed, the way you are kneeling down, the way you are expressing yourself even as you minister, sometimes it speaks more than the song you're saying. And it is sometimes very disturbing when we are at the congregation and we are watching. And I know that some of you will bear me witness that there are some of the people that are doing backup that are not even dancing, and the song leader is saying, let us dance unto the Lord, let us give the Lord a shout of praise. And you realize that there are people who are just there watching, and sometimes say, give somebody a high five. Please, worship leader, understand that when the song leader says, let us give somebody a high five or let us shout unto the Lord, he is not only telling the congregation, he is also telling the worship team members, so that all of us then can be able in unison to worship and praise God. So when he says jump unto the Lord, he is not telling them, he is also telling us who are behind him. When he says let us dance in a certain style, he's not just telling them, he's also speaking and telling us. And so we follow that which our song leader is saying. So gestures are very, very important, that when everybody else is lifting up their hand, please, our worship leader, make sure that your hand is also lifted up as you worship your God. Remember that you worship God first. You lead yourself to worship God and then lead others to worship God. When God has called you in ministry, he has called you to worship him first. He has called you to adore him and magnify his name first, and then lead others in doing the same. So you cannot lead others when you yourself, you are locked out of the place of worship. So thank you so much. And if you have any question, any comment, please write it down on the comment section, and let's have this conversation going. My name is Brother Wellington. Please ring the notification bell and subscribe, share with worship teams, and let's have this conversation going. See you on the next episode.